Natalie, is now a good time?
Joey, what's up? It's not like you to message me at this time.
Yeah, I'm sorry to trouble when you're probably winding down for the night, but there's something important I need to discuss with you.
What is it?
I'm breaking off the engagement.
Huh? Wait, what? Why would you break off the engagement? We barely have 2 weeks left until the wedding. Have I done something to upset you?
No, it's not that.
Then what?
It's not you, babe, it's me. You haven't done anything wrong at all, but there's one thing that just can't be helped. This is a difficult decision I've had to make in my own way. Believe me, it wasn't easy, babe. I've been thinking about a lot of things lately.
How about you stop with all these abstract platitudes and just come out with it already? What was so difficult? Why did you decide to do this? There must be something. You don't just wake up one day and decide to break off your engagement for no reason.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
No matter what?
No matter what.
You should know it might hurt you.
I was hurt the moment you told me you're breaking off our engagement, idiot! Besides, you have a responsibility to at least explain to me why. As long as I don't have any idea why, I can't help but assume something weird's going on. You're acting really suspicious here, Joey. If you explain to me why you're breaking up with me and it makes sense, I'll accept your decision and respect your wishes.
I see. You're right. I have to tell you. Okay, well, you see, the thing is, it's like this. I'm marrying your sister.
Excuse me? My sister? I need you to confirm this for me before you say anything else. But by my sister, do you mean Annabelle?
It's not like you have any other sisters. Who else could I mean?
Wait a sec. What the hell? You mean you're cheating on me with my little sister? Oh my god! What the hell is wrong with you? You're sick! How could you do this to me? I loved you, Joey!
Like I said, it can't be helped. If you calm down and think about this rationally, you'll see I had no choice.
No choice? How do you work that one out?
When a man finally decides to settle down and tie the knot with someone, it's better that he marry someone young.
What?
Your sister told me she's 20. Think about it. If a guy has a 27-year-old and a 20-year-old right before his eyes, he's obviously going to choose the 20-year-old. Younger girls are prettier, more fertile, and they retain their good looks for longer. Not only that, but I heard your sister is well known at school for being one of the top runners in the track and field team. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that being a wife requires a high level of physical fitness in all sorts of ways, which naturally makes your sister the more suitable candidate. She ticks all the boxes. She's fertile, she's hot, she's got the stamina required to go the distance. If anything, it'd be weird if I didn't marry her.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, 100% serious. In fact, I've never been this serious about anything in my whole life.
Whatever. I at least understand where you're coming from now, but I still won't accept it.
Huh? You won't accept it?
Obviously, I won't. What you're doing would be horrible enough if you were doing it with a complete stranger. Let alone my own damn sister. You're cheating on me with my own flesh and blood, you sicko! Did you seriously expect me to just go along with it and say, okay, cool, have a nice life together?
That's why you won't accept it? Don't you think you're being a bit petty about all this?
Petty? You've got some nerve! I intend to speak to Annabelle about this in the morning. We'll be discussing the engagement withdrawal procedures after that.
Fine. Can I just ask for one thing from you? Please don't be too hard on her. She doesn't deserve it.
Morning, Annabelle. Is now a good time? I need to talk to you urgently. Hey, sis. Sure. What's up? Is everything okay? I can call you if you like. No, I'd prefer if we did this by message. I want to make sure I have enough time to collect my thoughts properly, while we discuss this.
Wow, sis, you're scaring me. Are you okay? I mean, that's fine with me, I guess. What is it?
I don't really know how to go about this, and I have all sorts of questions I want to ask, but first of all, how have things been with Bruce lately? Are you two getting along?
Me and Bruce? Yeah, we're doing great. Oh yeah, just last month, we went on a camping trip together, just the two of us. It was amazing. He's so good with hands-on stuff like that. I love what a man's man he is. The stars were so beautiful you wouldn't believe. You can't beat falling asleep looking at that.
I see. So you two are getting along great, just like usual, huh?
Yeah, honestly, I feel lucky to have him. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. He was on a business trip until yesterday. He finally came home last night, and I was so happy to see him. The atmosphere was amazing. It felt like we hadn't seen each other in a whole year.
Listen, Annabelle, I want you to know that I'm about to ask you something really weird.
Huh? What?
Have you seen Joey at all lately?
Joey? You mean your fiancé, Joey?
That's right, that Joey.
Let me think. There was the time we got together at Mom's house when you and him announced your engagement. Oh, yeah, and then there was that other time about a month ago, I think, when we bumped into each other in town by chance and stopped to chat for a few minutes. I told you I bumped into him that day, right? I messaged you straight after.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
So, what's going on? Is everything all right with you guys?
Listen, Annabelle, here's the thing. Joey broke off the engagement with me last night.
He did what? Why the hell would he do that? You and him have been dating for almost 5 years now, right? Or was it longer? I thought you were inseparable. I can't believe it. Why would he break up with you? Did he give you a reason?
Yes, he did. Look, this isn't easy for me to say, but he told me it was because of you.
Me? Me? What the heck? Why? Did I do something rude or something to upset him? I don't understand.
No, it's nothing like that. He said the reason he broke off the engagement with me is because you and him are getting married.
What? Wait. What? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard! Me and your fiancé are absolutely not getting married! I swear! Was he drunk or something? There has to be some kind of mistake. I wouldn't go near your fiancé if someone had a gun to my head. I swear on my life, Natalie, what the hell is this? I'm devoted to my Bruce, and nothing is going to change that.
Please calm down.
What do you mean, calm down? You just asked me if I...
Don't worry, Annabelle. I know you're not the kind of person to do something like that, but I hope you understand that I had to ask. I gotta admit, though, my head was all over the place last night when he dropped the bombshell on me. I was beside myself, and I wasn't thinking straight. But after I calmed down, I spent the entire evening ruminating over it, you know? And it dawned on me that what he was claiming was actually pretty wild and hard to believe.
Natalie, I'm so sorry for what you're going through.
I'm sorry, too. To surprise you with something like this, and so early in the day. I plan on having this out with him as soon as he gets back from work. If he tries approaching you or talking to you in any way, make sure you don't say a word to him, okay? If he does try anything, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a call.
Okay, got it, sis. Natalie? Joey's here! Help!
What? Already? Where are you right now? At home?
Yes, my apartment. I was just leaving for work when I saw him making his way down the hallway. I almost jumped out of my skin! I rushed back in, slammed the door, and locked myself in faster than you could say creepy weirdo, and I'm pretty sure he didn't see me, but wow, that was tense. He was holding the most enormous bunch of flowers, roses, I think, with the biggest, cheesiest grin on his face. What's going on? Nothing makes sense anymore. He should have been at work today. Would he actually take the day off just to show up at your apartment out of the blue? Aren't you missing something here? How does he know where I live? You didn't tell him, did you?
No, of course not. I never even so much as hinted at where you live. I have no idea how he found out.
I'm scared.
Listen, Annabelle, you have to call Bruce. I can't promise it'll work, but I'm gonna call Joey and try to buy you some time. If he tries anything weird, ring the police. I mean it, Annabelle. Don't hesitate. I feel like I don't even know who he is anymore.
Okay, I will.
Joey? You're outside Annabelle's apartment right now, aren't you? I know you are. Answer me now. What the hell are you playing at?
Oh, hey, Natalie. I take it your sister already told you then. That's right, I'm here. I'm sincere, and I won't disappear. I'm about to propose to Annabelle.
Are you insane?
Huh?
She told me everything, you moron. About how you two have only ever met twice? Is this how you act towards someone you've met 2 times?
No, we've been seeing each other every day.
What?
I've been seeing her to and from work for the last 2 weeks. Morning, evening, we're inseparable.
What are you talking about?
Admittedly, she isn't really the talkative type. I never seem to get any conversation out of her. I think she's shy, and she does walk at a distance, so I have to follow from a couple of yards behind.
Oh my God. Are you stalking my sister?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We've gotten to know each other so well over the last 2 weeks that anyone would think we were lifetime sweethearts. This must be what people mean by the word soulmates. A connection of heart, mind, and spirit. So yeah, anyway, the bottom line is we're madly in love. And I'm about to pop the question. I understand this must be extremely difficult for you to come to terms with, but please understand.
Shut up, doofus. Annabelle's married.
What the?
She has a husband. His name is Bruce.
Liar!
I'm pretty sure I told you she was engaged when everyone got together at my mom's place back when we were announcing our own engagement.
I don't remember that! I understand the thought of not having me in your life must be more agonizing than words can describe, but please, that doesn't mean it's okay for you to lie!
Actually, I'm pretty happy you broke off the engagement. However, that does not excuse you stalking and acting like an all-around creepy weirdo to my beloved little sister. You get away from her apartment right now.
Creepy weirdo? Mine and Annabelle's love is pure! Pure, I tell you!
Okay, I'll repeat myself since you were obviously too thick-headed to understand the first time round. Annabelle has a husband called Bruce, and he is not going to take kindly to you stalking his wife.
If that's true, why haven't I seen anybody husbandly looking in the last 2 weeks, even though we spent so much time together?
Because he went on a business trip 3 weeks ago. He got back home last night, and as far as I know, he's back in the office as usual today.
What? Wait, who's this guy?
By any chance, is there a huge muscular dude walking towards you with a look on his face like he wants to murder you right now?
Ah!
I take it Bruce just arrived. Huh. Say hi from me. Annabelle married Bruce when she was 19. Bruce, upon receiving an SOS from his wife while he was at work, immediately dropped everything and rushed home at lightning speed. Joey, not being the biggest guy, was absolutely terrified at the sight of Bruce, a ripped 6'5" muscle monster, walking towards him with an expression of unadulterated, seething rage on his face. So terrified, in fact, that he suddenly dove to the floor, assumed the fetal position, and cried uncontrollably while rocking back and forth. I mean, seriously, does it get more pathetic? It goes without saying that that was the end of things between me and Joey. Taking into account the fact that he broke the engagement with just 2 weeks left to go until the wedding, and that we had intended it to be a very extravagant ceremony. I took him to court and won a total of $30,000 in compensation due to the huge amount of money we'd spent on things like venue booking, performers, and the banquet. By the way, it turned out a few of his co-workers were supposed to be coming to the wedding too, which meant that word of his alarmingly creepy behavior made its way around the office in the blink of an eye, and he became the most gossiped about social pariah ever to work there. Unfortunately for him, he could no longer afford to quit due to having borrowed the $30,000 he owed me from his parents. Last I heard, he was spending his regret-filled days working like his life depended on it to keep up with the repayments.
Greg, do you have a minute? What are you doing right now?
What's up, Mom? I'm at home now.
And Riley?
Riley went out shopping.
Ugh. Greg, won't you stop doing this?
What? What do you mean?
Not what do you mean? Making your wife go out shopping alone while you laze around the house. You should be driving her and carrying the shopping. And how about helping out a little around the house? You're so inconsiderate.
Sorry, but Riley said she was going out shopping with her friend today. I didn't think she'd want me to tag along.
Don't make excuses. You're so quick to try and worm your way out with butts. Is this how you were raised?
Sorry.
Riley told me about you the other day. You never help with housework, and you go out drinking until late every night. If you can't bring in enough money to make ends meet every month, the least you could do is help out around the house.
I don't go out partying. And I bring in more than enough money to make ends meet. But Riley?
Don't blame this on Riley. She's supporting the finances working part-time because you don't earn enough. But you don't show her the slightest bit of gratitude. You're uncooperative at home and you spend your days off lazing around. And to top it all off, you have the nerve to blame my daughter because there's no money. Have you no shame?
Sorry.
Good grief, you're so quick to blame others or try slacking off. I want to see your parents' faces. Oh, your parents aren't around anymore, are they? Is that why they couldn't raise you properly?
My parents have nothing to do with this.
Anyway, if Riley's out shopping, then there's only one thing for it. Come over to my house immediately.
What?
I want you to weed the garden and clean out the cupboards if there's time. I want you to clean the gutters, too.
Didn't I just come on my day off last week?
This week, too. Do you think that just because Riley's not here you can spend your entire day slacking off? I won't allow it.
Today's the first day in ages I've got all to myself. Give me a break.
Quit your whining and get over here now. I'm gonna beat that Ron character of yours back into shape. I'll show you what it means to respect your in-laws.
Hey, Riley. Got a minute?
What's up? I'm kind of in the middle of eating with my friend right now.
Well, I've wanted to say this for a while. Would you stop bad-mouthing me to your mom? Saying stuff like I don't bring in enough money or don't do housework? Stop filling her head with nonsense.
What? What's the problem with blowing off a little steam to my mom?
But because of that, she's sending me hateful messages every day. She won't listen to a word I've got to say.
Well, it's true that you don't bring in enough money, isn't it? You fail to make ends meet every month and we can't save anymore. so I have to work part-time to support the finances.
The reason we have no money is because you spend it without thinking. And you and your mom say you support the finances, but all you do is help out a little at the bakery your friend started. Can you really call bringing in less than $150 a month supporting anything?
God, you're annoying. It's not about the amount. I wanted to be a stay-at-home housewife. I'm only working for you because you don't make enough. Surely that alone provides you with emotional support. You should be grateful.
What kind of reasoning is that? Anyway, stop filling your mom's head with weird nonsense already. She even mocks my dead parents, says she's gonna beat my rotten character back into shape, calls me over to her house, works me like a slave, and ruins my days off. It's stressful, damn it!
She's trying to educate you because your parents aren't around. Teaching what it means to respect your in-laws. To call that stressful? You're disgusting.
My parents only died 3 years ago. I was already an adult by then. So calling it education is just weird. And respect isn't something that can be forced.
Wow. Do you ever shut up? I was enjoying a drink with my friend and you ruined it. You're the worst. You make me sick.
You're the one who's sickening. Going off complaining to your mom about me? Degrading me with your hateful comments despite me working my ass off? Forced labor on the days off I hardly ever get? I've had enough! Just stop it!
Oh? You think you can talk to me like that? I was kind enough to marry you even though you have no parents. You got some nerve, haven't you?
I'm not your family slave! I'm done being your yes man!
I am livid. You've gone and done it now. You won't get away with this. Prepare yourself.
Good morning, Greg, you little ingrate. You have no intention of reflecting on your behavior, do you?
Good morning, you little ingrate. What a lovely greeting.
Riley told me everything. How much does she have to get hurt before you'll be satisfied? Telling her she should be earning more, that she's disgusting, despite the fact she's working so hard.
I said nothing of the sort. Are you both completely nuts?
Be quiet, you demon! You won't get away with it this time. If you dare take such an arrogant attitude with me, Riley will go through with what was left on the table.
You mean the divorce papers in the living room? I saw her signature was written neatly on them.
Consider this a warning. Riley will be relaxing, recuperating here at home. Unless you reflect on your behavior and fix your attitude. She can stay here forever as far as I'm concerned.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. So if you don't want to be divorced, show some remorse for what you've done. Come here, get down on your knees and apologize. Promise to start making more money and helping around the house. We're being extremely generous by offering you this chance. You won't be getting another one.
But what if Riley's not satisfied even after that? If I can't live up to her standards, will she really divorce me?
Of course. If you can't make enough to support her, get a divorce.
Okay, I'll divorce her then.
What?
Her signature's already on the papers, so I'll go and hand them in now.
Wait a minute! Why would you do that?
Think about it. Let's say I did change jobs and make more money. Let's say I started doing all of the housework. Riley would still find something to complain about, because her dissatisfaction knows no bounds. We'd probably still end up divorcing anyway. In that case, isn't it better just to get it over with now? It appears we'll have your blessing after all. You have no complaints, right?
Of course I do. I won't allow you to divorce. The divorce papers were only meant to make you reflect on your behavior. You weren't supposed to actually file them.
By reflect, what do you mean I should reflect on? I haven't done anything wrong.
Like hell you haven't. Riley told me I know everything. On top of not making enough money, you hardly bring any of it home. You leave all the housework to Riley while lazing around on the sofa. You show her no gratitude for working part-time and supporting the finances. And there are plenty more things for you to reflect on besides that. It's all your fault for not being able to provide for your wife.
Since we've come this far, I may as well just tell you. Riley is the reason we never have enough money.
Huh?
I bring home $2,000 a month. That covers the rent and utilities. We pay our contracts separately. My salary covers almost everything. It's more or less a normal figure for a couple living together.
What, you make that much? That's quite a lot. So why do you never have enough money?
Because Riley wastes it like you wouldn't believe.
Huh?
Clothes, shoes, bags, whatever she can get her hands on. Nearly every day. She goes out with her friends and spends whatever she likes on lunches and dinners. She's eating up our livelihood.
What? Riley's doing that?
And what's more, that bakery she works at part-time, she uses the family finances to give them loans. Almost half of our money goes on that.
Loans? That much? Why would she do that?
The bakery her friend started because of her hobby is so poorly run that it's always in the red. So she gives them money to supplement their failing finances because she wants to win her friend's approval. No matter how much I tell her to stop or try hiding the money, she just flips out and says, "Are you saying I should abandon my struggling friend?" Then destroys my stuff or hits me until I hand it over. So I end up reluctantly giving it to her.
Oh my god. There's no way my Riley would lay hands on anyone. She's a kind girl. Besides, I've never seen you with any cuts or bruises.
She only hits me where my clothes will cover up the marks. My stomach and back are black and blue. She's actually quite good at it. Just how exactly did you raise her? I want to see her parents' faces.
You're lying. Riley would never.
Since we can't make ends meet due to all of her spending, as well as my daytime job, I've started working through the night at a convenience store to bring money in. Even though I'm exhausted and sleep deprived every day, you call me over so you can boss me around on my days off. My body and mind are wrecked, and I can't take it anymore. No matter how much you tell me to earn more or work more, I can't. I'll never live up to yours or Riley's image of an ideal husband. Let's divorce, amicably.
No, wait. Don't be so hasty. To think Riley's so wasteful. I had no idea.
Give the excuses a rest. It's not that you didn't know, it's that you weren't interested. You always ignored everything I said.
Please! I'll give her a thorough telling off. Please just wait for the divorce.
No! I'm sick of you both manipulating me. As for the physical abuse, I've already got a medical certificate from the doctor. And I've been taking detailed photos of everything she broke. I can apply for the divorce on those grounds instead if you want.
Oh my god!
She'll also be paying me damages and covering my medical bills. Which means my lawyer will be getting involved. I left my lawyer's business card at your house. See to it that any further communications go through him.
What? A lawyer? I can't contact you without going through someone else. This is ridiculous. Family matters should be discussed as a family. Surely you agree.
No, I don't agree. You people and I aren't family. You're strangers to me now. I don't ever want to see your faces again. I'll be blocking both yours and Riley's messages. So if you'll excuse me, have a nice life. Riley and her mom rushed over to my place in a panicked attempt to try and stop the divorce. But I'd already taken the divorce papers and a bare minimum of essential stuff and left the house to stay at a hotel. And so I blocked Riley and her mom, leaving everything to my lawyer, who I'd been in talks with for some time. The medical certificate and photo evidence became the deciding factor. Riley was forced to pay me damages and cover my medical bills. And the divorce went without a hitch. Due to the divorce, Riley was of course no longer able to give loans to her friend's bakery, which, already being in the red, went bankrupt. Her friend was resentful and apparently started ignoring her. I heard that Riley, in her isolation, became so unstable that she started hitting her mom almost every day. She even ran crying to my lawyer, begging me to take her back. It's not my problem, so of course I'm ignoring her. Afterwards, I moved out of the apartment we'd been living together in, and rented a single-person apartment. Now I'm enjoying the peace and quiet of living on my own. Life without walking on eggshells around my wife, or nervously anticipating messages from my hateful mother-in-law is super comfy. And I feel refreshed every single day.